morning to all gathered here. On behalf of the staff and learners of IRA Academy, I, Aruna Srihari, and my colleague Ms. Shweta Kulkarni extend a warm welcome to each one of you on this glorious occasion as our young learners are all geared up to shoulder great responsibilities and become leaders. We at IRA Academy are inspired by the vision that every learner who comes to this house of learning will not just gain knowledge but learn to respect their elders and parents as much as love our nation. That they learn to follow the rules and regulations of this institution, which will instill in them discipline and a sense of commitment. As it is said, today's students are tomorrow's leaders. Therefore, we nurture them to be disciplined soldiers who carry a sense of self-respect and responsibilities towards their actions. That we take care to develop them as independent and self-reliant adults. In the process, we develop them as responsible citizens of this great country. The School Students' Council in a step in that direction. This Students' Council was elected democratically by adopting the same process as we see in an election process in our country, with the learners going through the process of filing their nominations and campaigning to seek votes for themselves. Then the voting was held in their respective houses using traditional ballot paper and sealed boxes. Votes were counted and the winners were declared after thorough verification by the facilitators. All learners participated enthusiastically and enjoyed the process immensely. The winners did face tough competition from other contestants. It is satisfying to note that while those who got elected felt a sense of achievement, it was indeed a celebration of our great democratic principles. We, the facilitators, appreciate the wholehearted participation of all the learners in this event. Today's swearing-in ceremony of the Student Council is an occasion for the parents to see their children emerge as budding leaders. This, in fact, is not just an event in our academic calendar, but is a defining moment in our learners' lives, and we want to make it unforgettable. In today's swearing-in ceremony of the new Students' Council, the August gathering will have an opportunity to watch our young leaders wearing the mantle of great responsibility. This certainly is one of the most significant events of IRA, and we intend to make it memorable for all the participants and you, our dear learners. IRA wishes the new Students' Council a bright future. We believe this will be a stepping stone to many of their future accomplishments.
Now, we will begin the ceremony with a prayer to the Almighty. When we pray, God hears more than we say, answers more than we ask, gives more than we imagine in His own time and in His own way. Now I call upon our school choir, Sanvi, Sampriti, Samad, Harika, Anargya to recite the prayer.
Join your hands, close your eyes. Wait for them to start.
Sangha kindly be seated.
Everyone, please sit down.
Dance, by definition, is rhythmic movement to music, using prescribed and improvised steps and gestures. But its actual meaning transcends this definition into a spiritual activity in a physical form. I now invite Trisha, Sanvi, and Samagna of grade 6 for the invocation dance. Thank you, Trisha, Sanvi, and Samagna for adding the auspicious delight of a spiritual glow to the ceremony. And amazing thing is, this was choreographed by all these three girls.
Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity as sunlight expels the darkness of night. Similarly, blessings bring prosperity and happiness in our lives. For seeking the choicest blessings for the same, I invite the dignitaries for lighting the lamp. May I request the dignitaries to kindly come down. Thank you, ma'am.
gone, man. Don't push it over here. You're pushing it there. It's moving. Oh, yeah, Baka. Push it on me. I accidentally did
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्मा दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्मा दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्मा दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्मा दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for this auspicious beginning of the lighting of the lamp.
Thank you, dear learners. A smile that radiates love to all the people around makes everyone happy. When hearts are free from gloom, no wonder smiles are in full bloom. May I now invite our beloved principal, ma'am, Miss Jenny John, to welcome the gathering.
Ma'am, what the heck are you doing? Ma'am, just push it inside. Ma'am, wow, don't do it. Don't do anything. Just push it inside that. Leave it, ma'am. Lakshmi, ma'am, another centipede. Yes, what the kill it, ma'am.
It's not poisonous. It's not going to cause itching. Nothing. Nothing to be scared of. Okay? Sit down.
No problem lifting this. Just too scared. That's just ordinary animal. You're trying to kill her. You made a video of something. I think that's something. Push it inside there. Yeah, you should have pushed it.
Good morning to all gathered here to witness this solemn ceremony. A warm welcome to our chairperson, Ms. Amita Prashant, whose vision has brought us together here to where we are now. Our chief mentor and guide at all times, Dr. Lakshmi, Dr. Vidya, the coordinator of well-being and mental health, all the parents watching this event, Vice Principal Dr. Gayatri, coordinators, facilitators, my dear learners, and most of all, the stars of today, the elected representatives of the Student Council. The time is always right to do what is right, said Martin Luther King Jr. Shall we dwell on this thought for a moment, dear Student Council members? What did Martin Luther Jr. mean when he said this? As I see it, this is one of the ways it can be looked at. There is no right time for doing something right. When I say this, you might wonder if I'm saying that making mistakes is not allowed. The essence of this is that you shall strive to do your best always. Have you heard of the 3 R's that are the hallmarks of a good teacher, a good leader? They are respect for self, respect for others, and responsibility for one's actions. Respect for self, respect for others, and responsibility for one's actions. As you don this mantle today, remember the 3 R's always. Congratulations and all the very best to each one of the student council electees. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Of course, respect is what we must give and which we get.
May I now invite our beloved founder, chairperson, Amita ma'am, to address the gathering.
Good morning, dear learners. So wonderful to see you in school after 2 years. It's been a real pleasure hearing your voices, laughing, running around the halls. Thank you guys so much for making this happen. Let's be careful and make sure that we continue to do this going forward, okay? We have to be responsible. Make sure we tell our parents if we have a cold, a cough, or fever that we don't want to come to school because our friends need to go to school. All right? Take responsibility for that. We've had tough 2 years, right? So let's now look at working continuously without a stop the entire academic year and going forward. You have elected an amazing student council. Thank you guys so much because all the nominees who actually volunteered to stand took a lot of guts from all of you to stand for elections, and remember, this is just a process. We win some, we lose some. But we have our elected leaders here now. They are responsible to ensure that we are all well taken care of. We come first for you, not you. All right, remember that throughout the year, you have to listen to the people who have voted for you. I'm extremely proud of all of you, and I know you'll do a wonderful job. So let me first introduce my 3 people over here who are actually the backbones too, along with all of us, for making us who we are, especially here. Dakshani ma'am, you all know her very, very well. She's our chief mentor. She's been in the field of education for 32 years. She helped us get our CBSE permissions. She's also working to help us get our 11th and 12th. Ma'am comes with an amazing amount of experience and connects to help make sure that Ira is in a very comfortable zone. She served as the capacity of the principal and director for 25 years and has helped set up many schools, ICSE, CBSE, IGCSE, and IB curriculums. Currently, she's started an online teachers training academy, DK Educations, and it's incubated actually in IIM Bangalore. Very, very proud of your achievements, ma'am. Thank you so much, and we would want your blessings forever with us. Thank you so much. Jenny ma'am, you all have met her? Yes. I have known Jenny ma'am for more than 30 years. So Jenny ma'am and I met each other when I was running Discovery Village, and she was part of NHBPS, the same organization Geeta ma'am was part of. So she got her grade 1 and 2 children there, and I was there helping children have an outdoor experience. I just started Discovery Village, Kanakpura. You all remember that? Yes. That is where I met Jenny ma'am. And we've had an amazing friendship. We've always been in touch with her. She's an amazingly wonderful, compassionate person. Okay, and I know she will do a fantastic job of taking care of all of you. Jenny ma'am has a master's in English, is a postgraduate certified in education from the University of Nottingham. I'm really sorry, Jenny. Her career as teaching began 26 years ago with the okay, so that 30 years of, what I said was wrong. That 26 years then, all right? Her career in began 26 years ago with the introduction of integrated approach to teaching. She moved from being a teacher to a coordinator in a very short span, and her people management skills are highly commendable. Soon she was elevated to the post of a vice principal, and today we are privileged to have her as our elementary principal right now, taking care of all of us, with us as a pillar of strength and strong driving force with a vision to make IRA reach greater heights. Thank you, Jenny ma'am. Thank you so much. Dr. Vidya. What to tell about her? I know her since I was 16 years old. Okay, and she has a PhD. She keeps me sane. So I hope you all know how difficult that is. So Vidya Satyanarayan has done her MPhil in clinical psychology from NIMHANS, Bangalore. She worked as a professor of clinical psychology, the Department of Psychiatry in St. John's Medical College Hospital for close to 20 years. She has over 25 years of experience working with adolescents, adults, and elderly family, people with disability, and LGBT population. Her main areas of interest and expertise is stress management. Are you guys listening to the keywords? You know whom to reach out to, all right? Suicide prevention and psychological intervention in different settings with different populations. She has published national and international journals and books. We're extremely delighted that Vidya ma'am has come on board for all our well-being, learners, facilitators, as well as parents. She's there for all of us. She's here 2 days a week supporting all of us. Thank you, Vidya ma'am, for being part of our organization. Thank you so much. Now I give it back to my MCs, my wonderful MCs doing a wonderful job. Let's start. Let's continue this then. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Mansu.
Thank you so much, Amita ma'am, for your inspiring words. Yes, now let us work together continuously for a fruitful and a successful year 22-23.
Dear learners, today is yet another special day. When you show your respect and love for your gurus, yes, it is Guru Purnima today. May we always remain thankful to all our gurus who teach and guide us at every step of life. Our learners have been grouped into 4 different houses: Agni, Bhumi, Jala, and Vayu, which are the inherent elements of nature. Agni, the fire element, symbolized by the color red, is the energy of vitality and passion. Bhumi, the earth element, symbolized by the color green, is the energy of stability and reliability. Jala, the water element, symbolized by the color blue, is the energy of flow and flexibility. Vayu, the air element, symbolized by the color white, is the energy of movement and change. This day holds great significance in the history of IDA as it appoints its school council. May I now invite our English facilitator, Jael ma'am, to speak about the significance of the day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A proud moment indeed as we see bright, shining faces looking solemn, driving home the message that they indeed understand the seriousness of the office. To talk about the significance of the day, investiture ceremony signifies the reliance and the confidence that the school consigns in the newly invested office bearers. Donning the mantle of accountability, they also pledge to bestow their duties to the best of their abilities. At IRA, we believe that a child-centric approach will frame a responsible citizen. For us at IRA, investiture ceremony is not just about providing titles, but about conferring responsibilities to the students to take charge of the school and take it to the height they desire with their leadership and decision-making skills, communication and teamwork. This mantle of responsibility that they have so willingly taken up on their shoulders also encourages them to put in honest efforts to become an endeavor and become an inspiration for others. Dear council members, this day is just the beginning of a journey to give back to the school all that you have received from it over the years by bringing to it pride and honor and to pass on the values and ethos of the school to the upcoming generations. This day reminds us that with positions come great responsibility towards yourself, your school, and your peers. You will be looked upon as a role model, and thus you must make sincere efforts to ensure discipline in the school. This day will be embedded in the hearts and minds of each one of us as our young leaders attire with great pride and enthusiasm, get ready to take up various offices in the school council. Our hearts are filled with pride as we see you today, emerging as young leaders, all set to lead from the front. A big congratulations to each one of you. Even as we wish you all the very, very best, children, please remember that this day sets off our dreams to see our expectations from you fulfilled, and I'm sure you will not only come up but also exceed our expectations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jael ma'am. We will now have our young and energetic leaders receive their badges and sashes. May I now invite our beloved Dakshayani ma'am, Chairperson Amita ma'am, and Principal Jenny ma'am to do the needful and institute, also Vidya ma'am, to do the needful and institute the Student Council for the academic year 22-23. As we announce your name, we request you to step forward and receive your badge and sash. School Captain Girl, Sunena Valishai. She endears everyone with her sweetness and innocence, but yet at the same time possesses rock-solid determination to excel in every walk of life. Her exceptional oratory skills have earned her the respect of one and all. We wish her good luck and look forward to her leadership and guidance.
Now we have School Captain Board, Ajitesh Udayagiri. Ajitesh, who has been elected as the school captain for the second consecutive term. Ajitesh, with his charming personality, believes that success is the sum total of all efforts repeated day in and day out. He is a passionate learner with the potential of breathing life into his aspirations. We wish him a grand success.
Meganshi, School Vice Captain Girl. Meganshi is a born leader, always enthusiastic, bubbly, and her optimism is infectious. She motivates her team to improve and excel in all the activities.
School Vice Captain Boy, Prahas Dhanti. Prahas, leading personality and charming smile impresses all individuals who come into contact with him. He is assertive, passionate, dedicated, and an active participant in all events.
captain girl, Hansika Gajula. Hansika, quiet, organized, effective and responsible are just some words that define her personality. She's a friendly and jovial person as well.
Please arrange it after going. After going there.
Junior School Captain Boy, Athar Marathi. Athar is intelligent, smart, confident, well-spoken and hardworking. He is research-minded and spreads positivity all around.
Sports captain girl, Neha BM. Neha is a dynamic and resourceful girl. She's energetic and ever ready to participate in all the events at the school.
Sports Captain Boy, Namit. Namit and sports go hand in hand. He is amicable, happy, always smiling and active. A super fit for the role of the sports captain.
Sports vice captain girl, Sanika Santosh. Sanika, the fastest girl in the school, epitomizes determination and diligence. She efficiently completes her tasks and loves basketball.
Sports Vice Captain Boy, Havish Prabhakar. Havish is ambitious, courageous, and always curious to learn new things. He exudes positive energy and loves basketball and football.
Agri House captain girl, Kunjal Mahalakshmi. Kunjal is polite, soft-spoken and ever smiling with a pleasing personality. Her calm demeanor defines her and makes her what she is.
Agni House Captain Boy, Chaitanya and Srivatsa. Chaitanya is charismatic and a good awaker. His tenacity is unmatched and he is a complete go-getter.
Agni House Vice Captain Girl, Dhwani Jain. Dhwani is meticulous, organized, and an avid reader who aims to become an author. Her enthusiasm is infectious and she strives for perfection.
Agni House Vice Captain Boy, Lakshit Dai, Lakshit, sporty, effervescent, proactive, punctual, and focused. These are some words that define him. He loves basketball.
Senior Prefect, Agni House, Inika Apaya. Inika is charming, courteous and creative. She is like a breath of fresh air and her oratory skills are excellent. She is indeed a delight to have as a prefect.
Junior Prefect Agni House, Samit Satish. Samit is a diligent, compassionate, happy, and jovial boy. He loves sports and physical activity and participates eagerly in all the activities.
Moving House Captain Girl, Avani Gupta. Avani is an artist. She is an avid painter, extremely creative with a sensible head on her shoulders. She is courteous and has a pleasant personality.
Bhumi House Captain Boy, Kanish Nilagiri. Kanish, thoughtful, focused, conscientious. He is curious to understand new concepts, asks questions, and gathers knowledge.
Moving House Vice Captain Girl, Yashita Mahesh. Yashita is vivacious, organized, focused and affectionate. She is a people person and is also very respectful.
Bhumi House Vice Captain Boy, Aryan Sinha. Aryan is punctual, soft-spoken, and confident with the instinct to explore, learn, and excel in whatever he sets out to do.
Senior Prefect Bhumi House, Nishchay Hegde. Nishchay is active, witty, always smiling and ever ready to participate in all the activities in the school. He is also very kind and a caring person.
Junior Prefect Bhumi House, Advai. Advai is friendly, sweet, curious, and a happy boy. He works silently but efficiently to complete all his tasks.
Jala House Captain Girl, Arna Naresh. Arna is quiet yet resourceful, disciplined and polite. She is also responsible and affectionate and encourages her team towards giving their best.
She belongs to Jala House, that's supposed to be in blue.
World conqueror.
Jala House, Captain Boy, Adit Rajkumar. Adit is cheerful, amicable, popular, and extremely goal-oriented and driven to achieve excellence, be it in schools or academics.
Jala House Vice Captain Girl. Naisha Naidu. Naisha's charming smile and elegance defines her personality. She's very friendly, competent, and endearing.
Jala House Vice Captain Boy, Pratham Shukla. Pratham is a bundle of positivity, loaded with energy, and has a distinctive sense of humor. He is the life of any party and dissipates this energy to everyone.
Senior Prefect Jala House, Anmol Nam. Anmol is passionate, loaded with ideas, and loves exploring anything new and different. Is silent, prudent, soft-spoken, and courteous.
Junior Prefect Jala House, Advait. Advait is enthusiastic, energetic, confident, and bubbly. He makes friends easily and is popular in his class.
Vayu House Captain Girl, Ananya Vaidya. Ananya is graceful, creative, quiet, and a trained Bharatanatyam dancer. She is soft-spoken, gentle, and ever smiling.
Vayu House Captain Boy, Sudhanva Hegde. Sudhanva is athletic, sporty, and social. He loves physical activity and is ever ready to participate in such activities. He exudes positive vibes and is very polite.
Vayu House Vice Captain Girl, Varsha Ramakrishna. Varsha is pleasant, effervescent, sincere, and well-trained. She is resourceful and a very confident girl.
Vayu House Vice Captain Boy, Manas Boy. Manas is creative, inquisitive, well-spoken, alert, and responsible. He works silently but efficiently.
All of them have grown, sir. I've seen them like this before COVID.
That's what I was telling you.
Senior Prefect Vayu House Lakshya K. Lakshya is charming, creative, vivacious, and friendly. She is a consistent and a dynamic personality.
Junior Prefect Vayu House, Veena White. Veena has an infectious smile that spreads joy all around. He is friendly, cute, energetic, and adventurous.
Congratulations. All the best.
All the very best. Last but not the least.
We wish all the leaders all the best, and they will take up all the responsibilities and shoulder all the responsibilities with great pride. Thank you, dignitaries, for doing this honor. May I now invite Ms. Amita ma'am to enable our young leaders to take up their offices of responsibilities with an oath. Now let's have oath-taking ceremony.
Attention! Next position.
We, the members of IRA Academy Student Council, solemnly pledge that we shall discharge our duties and carry out all our responsibilities without fear or favor to the best of our abilities. By our thoughts, words, and deeds, we shall add to the glory of our school and prove ourselves worthy of the trust entrusted to us. We shall work with optimism and energy, scale new heights, and hold the banner of the school flying high. All the very best, dear student council team, and we look forward to working collaboratively and cooperatively with you. You need to take care of the students, and we will take care of the administration. It's your responsibility to ensure that all the students follow all the disciplines of the school. All right? All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our esteemed chief mentor, Ms. Dhakshayani Khanna, to address the gathering.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Now I can't hear. Very nice. That is the energy we are looking for. First of all, thank you all the students for electing these leaders. And second, congratulations for each one elected. Remember, you're stuck. There's no choice. Now you have to be a leader. As soon as you take leadership, the first thing that comes to your mind is, I'm in charge. Remember, you're not in charge. You are responsible for all those who are in your charge. That's the difference between a leader and somebody who is a boss. You cannot be a boss. You have to be a leader. People have to look up and say, I want to be like him. How many of you want to become leaders like them? Yes? See, they're all looking forward, looking at you, to become like you, to behave like you, to achieve like you. That shows the kind of responsibility that you have, not only for yourself, but also for them. They are looking at you to follow you. So every action of yours should be an example for them. That's what student leader means. That's what you need to do. You need to know when to increase your team members, when to lead them from the front, where they require your guidance. When they start doing what you're doing, every class is disciplined, you can just walk beside them. And once they learn how to behave, you're walking behind them. You don't have to be in the limelight all the time. That's the leadership quality that you have. The second point I would like to tell you here is, whatever leadership you express here is going to be there with you for future. Because wherever you're going to apply, whether it is a university, in India or abroad, or a career that you would take later, it will definitely look at what you had when you were in school. The achievements that you have had, not only for yourself, your houses, your teams and your school, is going to speak volumes about you, your attitude. Today people are looking at attitude first, skill second, and then knowledge or the certificate. There are companies like Google who say, I don't need your certificate. Do you have the skill? Do you have the right attitude to be in a team and lead the team? Come, we'll give you the job. That's how the world is going to change. So as a leader, please develop your leadership qualities. I know it is very difficult to lead a team because, if I have to contribute as an individual, it's very easy, I can control myself. If I have to contribute as a team leader, it's very difficult. You end up doing their work also many times. But you need to have that kind of patience, forbearance, and also that kind of talk, or I would say communication, which will motivate them, not put them off. Okay? So wish you all the best, and I'm sure each one of you will be a wonderful leader. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi ma'am, for your wonderful words of encouragement. I'm sure our learners will definitely strive to bring in your thoughts into their actions. Now I kindly request Vidya ma'am to say a few words for our newly elected Students' Council.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaste, everybody, and congratulations, Student Council. It's a pleasure to see all of you taking on the mantle of these responsibilities. I'm sure all our learners are looking at the Student Council and thinking that I am a part of this, and we can all look forward to growing into these roles of responsibility. Some words that we've all heard multiple times today are respect, responsibility, leadership. Okay? One of the things that I think all of us, we're seeing many of us in leadership roles, and I can tell you firsthand, we've learned from each other, and one of the most important things is to learn to be interdependent, to support each other, to bolster each other up when we are feeling a little down, and to give out a helping hand to pull the other person up to where we are. Okay? So it's really important that each one of us works together. You've taken the oaths today that Amita ma'am has administered. They are very wonderful words to aspire to, but the spirit behind each word is something that not just the Student Council, each one of us has to live up to. All the very, very best. Let's take care of each other on multiple counts, and I'm sure everybody in the management and the facilitators are looking forward to working with the Student Council representatives and with all the learners. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidya, for your inspiring words and for your wishes.
We now invite the newly elected school captains to deliver the code of conduct. School Captain Boy Ajitesh. May I now call upon School Captain Boy Ajitesh.
I think Sunaina is the one who's talking. Both are talking. Sunaina, you're holding the flag, so he's talking first.
We request all the dignitaries to kindly be seated. Oh.
It's okay. Let them finish. We'll stand by them. No, no. Don't worry.
Very good morning to one and all present here. I am Sunana Vanisha of Class 10, the School Captain Girl.
And I am Ajitesh Udayagiri of Class 10, the School Captain 1. Today we would like to address everyone on behalf of the School Council.
It is truly an honor to be school captains today. As one great person said, leadership is not a role, it's a responsibility. We captains promise to fulfill our role to the best until the very end.
Before we begin, we would like to express our gratitude to our management. We're very grateful for the systems you've introduced in IRA. Captaincy is the best way for a learner to show their potential and portray their skills as a true leader. One cannot call himself or herself a leader unless he or she is disciplined. We're also very happy that a new major change was introduced this year in our leadership system, a male and female representative for the position.
We would also like to extend our gratitude to the parents and family of our learners present here today, virtually. This is a very proud moment for all the learners in our school council today, and I'm sure for their parents too. Thank you parents and all watching for giving us your time. A round of applause for our new school council.
Loudly, everyone. Applause has to be heard.
Not a day or any event goes by without remembering our beloved Geeta. She was very cheerful and a positive person. We look up to her and seek her blessings, and we always keep the fire she lit in us burning.
And finally, of course, we thank you learners. Without you, we would not be where we are today. We promise to be your guiding light and representative for all matters and occasions.
We, the representatives in the entire school council today, promise you that this year, things are going to be different. We'll do everything within our capacity to help the school reach high. This applies not just to us, but every learner here. Every individual matters for any change to take place, and that is our aim. Keeping our dear chairman's vision in mind, we shall always follow the culture we've been taught at IRA.
It is the duty of the council to ensure that discipline and order is maintained in our school, and thus we would like to bring to your awareness the code of conduct. A set of standard measures that all students must adhere to, which if not followed will be strict consequences.
We feel that these days, gratitude and the respect we have for our elders, facilitators, or anybody for that matter, is getting lost. Thus, the first point in the code of conduct is respect and gratitude for our elders, regardless of the position that they hold. Small gestures of kindness, such as greeting your teachers when you meet them, or thanking our akkas and drivers in the bus, will go a long way in your life.
Children, I need you to listen to the code of conduct your student council president and head boy and head girl are reading out. Please focus and listen to every single student conduct that they expect from you. Thank you.
Small gestures of kindness, such as greeting your teachers when you meet them, or thanking our akkas and drivers in the bus, will go a long way in your life. Showing respect to all your adults builds your personality.
That brings us to our next point. For no reason shall anyone use inappropriate language, bully, such as resorting to physical violence, discriminate or body shame anyone. If found doing so, points will be deducted from your respective house and you will be asked to justify action before the school council.
Thirdly, your grooming matters. Discipline comes from how you present yourselves, verbally and non-verbally. You should be well groomed and in the right uniform at all times. If not, this will lead to the deduction of points.
These are the main points you must be aware of. There are multiple rules categorized under these and should all be mentioned later in official documents.
After becoming a part of the school council, you want to put into action many ideas you feel necessary and efficient. We understand that without the opinions of the students, the council cannot function to its full potential. Thus, we are introducing a new system. The system of BCI, the box of common interest, should be placed near the notice board where the students can address their issues by the simple use of a pen and a chit. Just write your problems on a chit and place them in the box.
On the chit, only the grade and classroom shall be mentioned as it protects the anonymity of the student.
With the opinion of all, our goal is to ensure the school functions to its maximum potential, and thus we will keep introducing new agreements to resolve all issues and conflicts and ensure smooth communication between learners and the management. We guarantee that this year, the school will function 10 times more efficiently.
On behalf of the whole council, we want to thank our core committee for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you for your patience and time. Let's have a good day and year ahead.
Thank you, Ajitesh and Sunera. We wish you all success in everything you do.
I now request all the dignitaries kindly be seated and near the entrance. Thanks, as a word is so small, yet it speaks volume and volumes of hidden sentiments of gratitude within the heart. We call upon Ms. Meenakshi ma'am to propose the vote of thanks.
Namaste all of you. First of all, I congratulate all the student council for being elected. On the auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, I bow down to my Guru for imparting the immense wealth of knowledge and wisdom. Happy Guru Purnima to all of you. Leaders are not born, but they are created. Every child in a school is making of a leader for tomorrow. Let the world be proud of you, because you are born to lead the world. A great leader's courage to do things comes from passion, not position. It is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Team IRA to our honorable mentor, Dr. Dakshayani ma'am, our founder chairman, Amita ma'am, our beloved principal, Jenny ma'am, vice principal, Dr. Gayatri ma'am, our wellness counselor, Dr. Vidya Satyanarayanan ma'am, our proud CCA team, my dear facilitators, Mr. Joseph and team for the sound system and other arrangements, Mr. William and team for arranging the live streaming, our lovely admin team, my lovely learners, and finally, it is important that we acknowledge the unconditional love and support given to us by our parents. Where we stand today is the combination of hard work and efforts, and we know that we can go further with renewed confidence that you all be there to celebrate our victories. I'd like to end my speech with a quote. When we express gratitude, we must not forget that the highest appreciation is not simply utter words, but to live by them. I once again thank you all for your support in making this function a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Meenakshi ma'am. Now I request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem. Vishal sir, over to you.
All group, attention. All together, standard teams. Attention. Get ready for national anthem.
हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधितरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
बोलो भारत माता की
Success always comes when preparation meets opportunity. Our young leaders have taken up this opportunity to do small things in a great way from today. We wish them all success. I request Vishal sir to do the discourse.
Group, days first.
Follow the line. Come.
Followed by Bella, please follow them.
Yeah. So good.
Chala see. Learner's face.
Just the official photographer.
Balaji.
ನೀವು ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲ ಫೋಟೋನು ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ ವಿಲಿಯಂ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಫೋಟೋನು ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡಿ ಒಂದು ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ವಿಲಿಯಂ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ
ಓಕೆ.
We can even.
Whatever you guys do. This is fun picture. This is fun picture. Fun
Come on, Bala. Say the 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.